main issue is that we need to have Alberta first, and that's what the issue is. We've been not treated well. Our economy is not doing well under the federal Trudeau's jurisdiction. So we want to make sure that Alberta comes first.
Angelica Toy for Rebel News. Tonight, my colleagues and I are coming to you from the United Conservative Party leadership announcement here in Calgary, Alberta. After many debates and lots of heat, we are finally here to find out who will win the UCP leadership. Why don't we go see what people are thinking and who they are predicting will win? Who are you here today in support of?
Danielle Smith.
And who do you think is going to win?
Danielle Smith.
Maybe Danielle Smith.
And who do you think is going to win?
Danielle Smith.
I think Danielle Smith.
And who are you here in support of?
Danielle Smith.
If Danielle Smith does win, how do you think that the mainstream media is going to portray her?
Not in a good light, absolutely. But, I think it's just because everyone's running scared. We were just having that conversation earlier. Someone's consistent with a backbone, you're a prime target for attack. So I don't think they're going to react well, but she'll handle it.
Probably like a monster, I'm guessing. So, yeah, Alberta Sovereignty Act, although it makes sense, they probably won't like. So, I don't know.
Report things factually. That's what I'm looking from the media, is factual reporting. And I want them to be honest and deliver the news. So that's what I'm hopeful for.
It depends upon the media what message they're going to give. If the message they're giving to positive, which is in favor of Albertans, which will unite Albertans, which will make sure that Albertans thrive, things will be fine. I believe that the media will do a respectable role, and they will play a role as they should be by we the people of the democracy, nothing else.
And what was your main issue during this race?
There were a lot of little ones that all packed up. For me, I think the AHS healthcare EMS ambulance situation is a really big, important one that needs to get addressed. For me, it's one I'm following really closely, so I would say that would probably have to be about it, yeah.
The economy, inflation, healthcare, education, there's lots of them. So I think a premier needs to deal with all of them, not just focus on one. So.
And how do you feel about the 2022 leadership race? Do you think it's special as opposed to races in the past?
No, not really. No, it's just kind of the same old, but maybe something will be better out of it. But I've thought that every other time and been disappointed every time. So I just try not to be disappointed. So.
They're all different based on the situation that's happening, the environment, what else is going on in the economy. So it's unique. I think they're all unique. So.
The main issue is that we need to have Alberta first, and that's what the issue is. We've been not treated well. Our economy is not doing well under the federal Trudeau's jurisdiction. So we want to make sure that Alberta comes first.
A Canada where provinces work together and empower one another to reach our unique individual goals and aspirations. A Canada that celebrates our great diversity of opinion and thought, rather than one that demonizes and sanctions one another for expression and speech deemed unacceptable by woke politicians in Ottawa. A Canada that respects all of our citizens, regardless of their religious, cultural, or political beliefs. Together, we can be the solution to the world's energy crisis and wrestle away the leverage that thug dictators are using against an energy-starved Europe. Together, we can be the energy superpower that provides billions of people in Africa and in Asia with the clean LNG needed to replace their reliance on coal, wood, and other high-emission fuel sources, saving billions of tons of emissions and replacing them with billions of dollars for our citizens and our economy and our social programs. We can become the nation that develops the breakthrough technologies that make continued fossil fuel use not only possible, but preferable for fueling the energy needs of this generation and the next. And we can feed the planet with our world-class food producers and technologies. We can build the most innovative, entrepreneurial, and well-educated workforce in the developed world, where students are taught to create and build and innovate, rather than to conform, obey, and profess allegiance to failed and outdated ideologies.
That wraps up the 2022 UCP Leadership Race. If you would like to see more coverage from tonight, go to leadershipreports.com.